Alright, buckle up, because we're about to dive headfirst into the jaw-droppingly intricate, mind-blowingly epic world of the Inca Empire. A civilization so insanely complex and dripping with mystique, it makes your average history lesson look like a snooze fest on steroids. First off, these guys weren't just worshipping one or two gods like some casual Sunday ritual. The Incas had a whole pantheon of gods, each one more awesome than the last. At the top of the celestial food chain sat Inti, the sun god. Basically the ultimate cosmic rock star. Then you had Wiracocha, the creator god who was probably the original big boss of the universe, and Pachamama, the earth mother goddess, who was like Mother Nature's fiercest guardian on steroids. I mean, these deities weren't just names on a dusty scroll. They were woven into every fiber of Inca life, believed to be the very breath that connected the heavens to the earth. Talk about spiritual power plays. And don't even get me started on their sacred places, the huacas. These weren't your run-of-the-mill holy spots. Nope, these were rocks, springs, and natural wonders scattered all over the place, treated with reverence so intense it would blow your mind. Coricancha, their golden temple in Cusco, was the freaking epicenter of worship. A dazzling beacon of divine energy where priests and people alike came to pay homage and perform rituals that could make your head spin. Speaking of rituals, the Incas threw festivals that were so grandiose and wildly intense, they made Coachella look like a backyard BBQ. The Inti Raymi festival, celebrating the winter solstice, was basically the mother of all parties. A spectacular, soul-stirring event packed with music, dance, and ceremonies that would make the gods themselves stop and stare. And sacrifices, yeah, they didn't mess around. Llamas were the usual guests of honor, offered up to keep the gods happy and ensure bountiful harvests and good vibes for the empire. It was an eye for an eye kind of deal with the supernatural world. You give, you get. Now hold on to your hats, because ancestor worship took things to a whole other level of intense. The Incas didn't just remember their emperors, they practically kept them on speed dial. Mummified rulers were treated like rock star VIPs, paraded around in ceremonies as if they were still running the show from the afterlife. Talk about keeping your family close, huh? And the priests? Oh man, these guys were like the original fortune tellers on crack, using divination methods that sound straight out of a fantasy novel, reading spider movements, interpreting coca leaf patterns. They predicted futures, diagnosed illnesses, and basically kept the spiritual gears of the empire turning like clockwork. Socially, the Incas were no joke either. At the top was the Sapa Inca, the emperor himself, who wasn't just a ruler but literally the sun's son. Talk about a pedigree.